You are listening to the Southwest Barrels podcast, where we focus on fun, tell you about all the events happening in the area, and have some interviews with some barrel racers. Sit back, load up on some cowboy coffee, and enjoy the ride.
Hey, Vinny. Vinny, where did he find a barrel race at midnight? Vinny? Well, he's not here, and neither is Annabelle. I guess he's on his way to New Jersey or Long Island.
The voice messages thing is really, really cool. What you just heard is Debbie actually was testing it out, and she called in, and she figured she'd be funny finding out where I was. But yeah, if you want to leave a voice message, just click on the thing, and you can record it right from your phone or right from your computer. Let them have access to your microphone, and that's it. Call up, tell us how you like the show. So let me tell you the little story about the live stream and one of the first times that we did it actually in southern Arizona. So basically I set up the live feed. I was there about maybe half hour early. So I set the live feed up on the left-hand side of the covered arena in Marana. I'll let you guys figure that out where it was. But they had a little bit of a bleachers there, and so I chose an open area, and I'm setting up the live feed, and I figured I'd do time onlys or whatever, and I'm sitting there and I'm setting up the live feed, and I got the live feed running, and I took a few steps back and I'm setting up my camera. I think I had photos on it from the night before or something like that. So I'm sitting there, and I'm all of a sudden a couple walks by me, and they set up like 1 foot right behind the live feed. So basically they're watching the live feed go on, and they're sitting there talking. And this guy, he had a very distinctive voice. I don't want to say Brooklyn accent, but let's just say it was distinctive. If I heard him on the thing, I would know who he was. So he's sitting there, him and the woman, and he started telling the woman, how much he loves her and how much he hates his wife and how they're going to run away together and go live in his cabin. And I want to say, he kept saying upstate, but I want to say upstate like New Mexico or something like that. And he just kept going on and on and on. I don't think it was in Arizona, now that I think about it. But he kept going on and on and on about it. And he was telling us some pretty graphic things that, I don't know, I was blushing. And I don't blush easily. So, yeah, so I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, they were so close to the live feed that I couldn't exactly like go up and say, hey, you know you're being recorded right now. I don't even think they cared, tell you the truth. Well, he didn't care. Because he was doing most of the talking. She was just agreeing with everything. So yeah, I'm sitting there and I'm mortified that this whole thing is going on. I'm saying to myself, do I say something? Do I not say something? Are they that stupid that they're watching an arena and not realizing that the microphone is on? I think if I would have had the camera actually turned around, they would have stood in front of the camera and did the same exact thing. I don't think it would have mattered. But I was sitting there and I'm listening to this. It went on for a good 10 minutes, I want to say. And it's probably the only live feed that was ever deleted, like right after the race was run. I think actually we had Pee-wees or something like that, and I deleted the Pee-wees because we had to start a new live feed because Facebook knocked us off or something like that. So yeah, I was sitting there and I'm going through my business of cleaning off my camera card, my memory card and stuff, and I don't know who the racer was. The barrel racer walked by, and I pretty much walked with them a little bit, and I was telling them exactly what was going on, and they were looking at me like I was out of my mind. But sure enough, she came back and she listened to it from afar, because this guy, you can hear him from 20 yards away. So, and she was sitting there like, oh my God, I can't believe what I'm listening to. So I don't even remember who that was now. But yeah, it's the only live feed that was ever deleted from Southwest Barrels for something other than horse related. So yeah, so that's the story. I want to say it was the first or second time I ever put the live feed up. I think we did one live feed in Queen Creek, and then we moved down to Tucson or whatever, the Tucson area. And yeah, so that's it. I said to myself, man, these people down here are crazy. I think this is the funniest story ever. But I think it's one of those things where you had to be there. But I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this and I'm saying to myself, oh my God, I hope his wife isn't listening. Because you would know who it was. So I haven't seen these people ever again. So I'm thinking that maybe they did go hang out at the cabin or whatever and move or whatever. So yeah, so that's my little funny story about the live feed that will never be seen. We're recording this on June 5th, 2019, and I just want to let you know about the upcoming events for this weekend. On Friday night up in Queen Creek at Horseshoe Park, you got Queen Creek Barrel Racing Association. They are doing their summer buckle series. You got to run 4 out of 5 races to qualify for finals. It starts at 7:30. They do time onlys before and after the race. The time only started around 5. And they got 5 different divisions. You can do Pee-wee, Youth, Open, Masters, and Easy Rider. And that is on Friday night at Horseshoe Park up in Queen Creek. And the next event is on Saturday, June 8th at Pima County Fairgrounds in Manny's Arena, I believe it is. That might change, I'm not sure. But the books are open at 5:30 and the race is to run at 7:30, so from 5:30 to 7:30 you have time onlys. And that's Saturday at Sabra at Pima County Fairgrounds. Good luck to everybody running.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.